Okay, you're not going to believe this, but this is a cool story, and if you stick with me, you'll be able to see how this project comes to completion after many decades of essentially just laying around. Gibson Guitars in the 1980s built a couple prototype amplifier cabinets. They used their wood, they sprayed them in their paint booths, they used Gibson guitar colors on these cabinets. Then they sent them to a guy who did custom van conversions. Now that guy made vinyl pinstripe decals for these cabinets. So that leads me to believe that it might potentially have been a production run amplifier, at least in the prototyping stages, because rather than hand painting pinstripes, if you have somebody who can apply a repeatable vinyl decal, you know, you possibly do have something that you could repeat. And but we never got to see what these amplifiers turned into, because by the time the guy got done applying the decals, he contacted the company and said, I'm ready to send them back. And they said, don't bother, we've been sold, somebody else owns it now, and we're not interested in pursuing that product anymore, so you can keep them. Well, after all these years, a friend of mine bought these cabinets, and he's brought them to me to actually build amplifiers in them. And this is such a cool opportunity to kind of finish a story that was started long ago. So first I'm gonna show these cabinets to you. I'm gonna do a little cleanup on them today, but we're gonna go from here and fill them out, build circuits, finish these things out. And I'm gonna bring you guys with me from start to finish, and you get to see this project unfold. So thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and you'll get updates, and you can watch me move through and do this. So thanks. And here are these cabinets. How cool is that? So these, like I said, are painted Gibson spray booths, Gibson colors. Just a little bit about the construction I've noticed. So in this transparent finish here, it has a little bit of checking. You can see the finger joints. There's some checking kind of on both cabinets where the wood contracted and expanded over time, but still super cool. Inside you can see how they were, I believe these are maple cabinets, and they joined maple battens together, you know. So this would be instead of having to use wide pieces of maple, they were joining pieces. And again, this vinyl is reproducible. So I think it's highly possible, although these could have just been, a custom shop thing. Let me get out of the way of the light. Yeah, look at that. Super cool. I'm going to clean them up a bit. I'm going to use Dr. Duck's Axe Wax to start out, because I'm going to be handling these quite a bit in the process of building amps. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to do was, I noticed that there's some sort of junk in here, dust and stuff. So this is just a grip tape eraser. And I'm going to use this to take off some of this. Let's do this side. So each of these has a little bit of checking, but now this stuff goes a long way. I actually really like it. Dr. Duck's Axe Wax. I like it. Little goes a long way. Penetrates. It gives you a nice, easy shine. It's a little greasy at first, but that comes off. During this process, these will get handled a lot, so I'm not going for perfection right now. But look, you can see this one. I don't know how well you can see that. But yeah, there's finish checking on this one where, you know, looks Murphy aged. All right, so these have been in storage for a while, so I really just wanted to make sure that they got cleaned up and they look better. I'm going to handle these quite a bit, so I wasn't really worried about polishing them entirely, but I think they turn out really, it's going to be a great project. So the things I used real quick, so I used that grip tape eraser kind of to free up any loose stuff that was in that open grain. And then I used Dr. Duck's Axe Wax, polish it up, takes care of a little bit of the oxidation, sort of feeds the finish a little bit. Anyway, if you stick around, check back in. I'll post a video of the next steps in bringing these to the world as amplifiers, making noise. See ya.